blank girl, here we go. Watch me make wearable art. Come watch my videos, paint, create, and watch them twirl. Earrings designed blank girl. Watch me make wearable art. Custom, unique, exclusive designs with her in mind. Handmade jewelry by Tolee Designs.
Hey YouTube family, it's Kesa from Tolee Designs, aka Earring Blank Girl, and I am back to complete these pair of earrings right here. I know you remember those. I did it maybe in a couple of videos back, but I'm now here to complete the work. So we're going to go ahead and complete this today. Okay, I've already done the polka dots on this side. I may go and add more polka dots, I don't know, or refresh these, I don't know. But let's get going. As you can see, I've already started here on this one. Now, if you want to know, excuse me, how I'm doing the polka dots, I am just taking the back of my brush and I'm making polka dots, okay? There we go. And here we go. And I'm just going to keep going down the line, down the line, down the line. I'm not trying to be even. Not doing that. We're just creating wearable art. Now, you can either wear this as a pendant or you can wear it as earrings if you like. You can even, in some cases, you can make it into an ornament if that's what you want to do. Those are some ideas, okay? You don't necessarily have to wear these as earrings because maybe this is not your style. Okay, and as you know, on this one, I am adding a little bit more of the polka dots. I'm going to go back and make it look the same on that side. But as I was sitting here, I'm like, oh, I need to add that there because I like it. That's one of the things, guys, when I like a design, I'm all in. I'm all in. There we go. Do you guys like polka dots? Let me know. And if you do, what other type of polka dots would you like for me to do? All right, here we go. We're running the mill of this. Okay. So then after, I'm going to let this dry. I'm going to definitely let it dry. And then I will put the resin on there. All righty. Look at that, guys. Oh, I love that. And I look at this in the terms of how butterflies are made, guys. Like, we think that certain colors shouldn't go together. But if you have ever watched butterflies, if you ever seen butterflies, I see a lot of them because they come like in my backyard all the time. They are the most gorgeous colors. They have, you know, blues and grays and orange and all kinds of different colors and with polka dots on them. I'm like, those are gorgeous. And guys, if you want to start working on some fall colors, we can work on fall colors because, you know, we don't have that much time left for fall. We're getting ready to go into our Indian summer here in California. September, around the last maybe the last week in September is when it starts. And then we go from hot to even more hotter. Alrighty, there we go. All right, there we go. There we are. All right. Okay, there we are. Okay, guys, that looks pretty good. So I'm just going to go on this side and I'm going to add some more of the dots for this side. Let me see, one, that's 3 over there. Okay, I want to see how I'm going to do it. It's not going to be exact, so not even going to try to make it exact. All righty. And this one I might add a little more just because. Okay. Alrighty, we're working with that right there. We're adding a little bit here and then over there. We're going to replicate it as much as possible. But again, it's not foolproof, guys. Some of this side might have more than the other, and I'm okay with that. That's not a big deal. Okay. And yes, I think I'm going polka dot, what's the word I want to use? I don't want to say polka dot crazy because it's not crazy, but I'm having a good time with the polka dots. Just put it that way, okay? And so I'm just going to polka dot it all over because I like the way it looks. There we go. And we'll do some in between here, there, over there. Guys, are you taking care of your hands? Like, I have not been taking care of my hands like I should because, you know, when you are an artist or you are a, jewelry maker of any kind, you got to take care of your hands, guys. Our hands are the most important things. Like, we got to, you know. Get those massages, get the sugar scrubs. And I know I could be doing a lot better. It's like I'm working a lot, and so sometimes I tend to not do what I'm supposed to do. Anywho, we're gonna let this dry. I'm gonna come back, and then when I come back, we're gonna be applying the resin. All right, y'all, it's time to go in with the resin. I'm using Yeeho. Okay, I'm always using Yeeho. It's one of the better ones that I really, really like. But before I go over the resin, I do want to just tighten up this little area right here where the marker is. All right. There we are. Okay. I'm going to spread the resin pretty generously. There we go. And I'm taking my resin brush and I am smoothing it out. Okay, we're just going to smooth it out. And it's okay. You see how the lines are going through that? I don't mind that. The white, I don't mind that at all. I think that brings character to the design. So I'm not worried about the white spots on the polka dots spreading out like that. I don't care about that. I think that gives the design character. I told you guys, I'm not looking for perfection. I'm looking for creativity, and whatever provides that creativity, that's where I'm going. All right, there we go. And we're going to just spread it across. We're going to keep spreading, 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 spreading. All right. All right. And I think this is quite beautiful. I'm going to do another pass over here on this side just because I like to have everything even, and I want to make sure that it's as neat as possible. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do that, and I will be right back. Okay, guys, these both are done. They're done. Look at how they came out. Really beautiful. Now, all right, as you notice, the hole is way down here. How am I going to make these into an earring? Now, either I have the option of making these into a post. Okay. I can put a post back here. And it's really simple to do. And resin it again. But I don't want to do that. I like to do things maybe the hard way sometimes. So I've cut a piece of wire. This is an aluminum piece of wire, guys. This is one of my thicker gauges. This is like, I believe this is 12 gauge. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to stick it through here. And I am going to create. Now, I'm not saying this is going to work. We're just going to try it together. Okay. All right. So what am I doing here? Well, I'm going to create a loop. I'm going to create a loop that I can put ear wire on it. So right now I'm just doing a little bit of creativity right here. We're going to wrap that wire around and we're going to bring that wire up. Okay. We're going to bring that wire up and we're going to do that. And we're going to twist it around. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Okay. And then you'll get another chance to see it when I do the other side. Okay. So we're going to take it and we're going to wrap it all the way around as much as we can. And then I'm going to take my flat nose pliers and I'm just going to give it a little bit of a push so that it can just melt into the wire. Now, I'm going to take the top wire and I'm going to form a loop. Now, I have to find my round nose pliers, which they are somewhere around here. Here they are. Well, those are not the ones I need. Okay, here they go. Here's my round nose. So I'm going to take this wire and I'm going to bend it back. And I'm creating my loop. And I'm going to put it right around here. We're going to go all the way around. And there we are. We have created a earring hoop. All right. So now I want to figure out if I'm going to cut that little piece off right there or I'm going to tuck it in. And we're going to see how it looks tucked in. Okay. That will determine whether or not I'm going to cut it off. And as of right now, I don't really need to cut it off. There we are. Now, you can use this technique even if you're making like ear ornaments, something like that. You can do that. Now, I just brought a whole nother level of creativity to this piece, right? So here we are. Now, I'm going to go ahead and place on the jump ring. Okay, I actually have one that's open already. So let's go with the one that's open. And I'm just going to grab a ear wire right here. Okay. And we like to grab ear wire. And here we go. And for those of you that wonder if people wear big earrings, listen, I see some women that wear huge, gigantic earrings. The earrings that I have made pale in comparison to what I've seen the women wear. So here we are. There we go right there. That's the first pair, right? Okay. All right. And I will show you the whole entire pair. So now I'm going to do the same thing to this side. We're going to do the same exact thing. We're going to take that wire through here. We're going to push it up a bit. Okay. That's what we're doing. We're going to push it up a bit. Okay. And then I'm going to take this wire and I'm going to simply wrap it around this entire piece. Okay. And I'm going to do the same thing that I did with this one. Okay. The wire wrapping part is really simplistic, guys. You just have to continue to do the wire wrapping. Practice if you don't know how to wire wrap. Okay. And then we just do it like that. Okay. I talk about my love of, wire wrapping. It developed some years ago. I saw the most beautiful things being wire wrapped and I wanted to learn how to do it. All right, now we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to do that loop. Got that loop going right there. We're going to go ahead and do this. And we're not trying to look for it to be all needy. We don't care about that, okay? So what I'm going to do, because I do have a little bit of excess, I'm going to take it down right there. And then on this one, I am going to use my pliers to push in the excess wire. Okay, we are all done, guys. Look at that. Now, all we're going to do is place on the ear wire. We're going to get that jump ring first, and then we're going to do the ear wire. All righty. Here we go. Oh, guys, this came out fabulous. See, this is the type of creativity that I love to do. Now, you saw that I solved the problem here, okay? Now, here are both earrings. Are they not gorgeous? Come on. These are absolutely gorgeous. I'm actually going to lay them down a little bit. They're on a card holder. But look at that. I think these turned out quite fabulous. What say you? And what would you have done differently? And what did you find most fascinating about this particular video? Listen, this is Earring Blank Girl signing out, and I'll see you in the next video.
Earring Blank Girl, here we go. Watch me make wearable art. Come watch my videos, paint, create, and watch them twirl. Earrings design Blank Girl. Watch me make wearable art. Custom, unique, exclusive designs with her in mind.